In this video, I'm going to show you how we helped an HVAC company recover $47,000 in clients that they thought were completely gone forever. And if we haven't met yet, I am Mo from Sonar AI, and we help small to medium-sized businesses transform their phone operations with AI voice agents that work around the clock and cost 15 to 50 times less than actually hiring human staff. And over the past year, we've helped businesses recover lost revenue and clients from customers that simply fell through the cracks. And if you want to see how this recovery system could actually look in your own business, then I do invite you for a free consultation. We cap them generally at 5 per video, so if you're interested, I would highly recommend you to check them out. And with that said, let's jump into the video. Awesome. So today I'm walking you through the exact system we built for this HVAC client that automatically identifies customers who are about to expire. For example, in this case, it's a membership, but this can easily actually apply it in the beginning for people who, in this case, were not contacted when they expired. So for example, there's a membership and they expire, but we have not, let's say, contacted them to reactivate them. So first we would reactivate these guys, the batch of people that expired. And then when it comes to the people who are about to expire in a month, what we do is that every day we would go and check who is about to expire in a month and contact them. And this is particularly powerful because for subscription-based SMBs, most businesses just let these customers disappear. Yeah, just because they haven't had the, let's say, time or resources to actually go there and offer these clients perhaps a way to opt back in. Okay, so let's run into the system. So step 1 would be to monitor the database and check who is about to, for example, expire in the next 30 days, week, well, you choose. And what we can do with this data is pretty much collect the name, perhaps the address, and all the information that we have about that specific customer. And yeah, I mean, in this case, I say 30-day alert because in this case, it made sense to contact them 1 month prior because there is later down the line a scheduling involved where the technicians, for example, would come in. Anyways, what we do is that we take the data about this customer, and then we have an AI agent that is going to do an outbound call to this customer. He's gonna be like, hey, you have this membership that is about to expire soon. Would you like, for example, to resubscribe or to continue with us? And well, in case they agree, then awesome. We schedule, let's say, a call with a human. And in case they just, need convincing or they're particularly not really keen to continue, then what we do is we first of all would understand why they would not proceed, because then that can be really valuable feedback for the company to take in and then, let's say, improve upon. And at the same time, we could use that opportunity to bring them back on by offering a discount so that we can perhaps retain them a bit more. And well, for people who do not pick up, which when it comes to outbound calls, it's really common for people not to pick up. Actually, majority of the calls that you're going to make are actually not going to land. So we have a system in place to retry and call back later, leaving let's say a message after a voicemail after the call. And then we try to call them perhaps like a day later. And we do that for a couple of days until we see that they're completely perhaps gone, in which case we would try, let's say, in a different period. Okay, so let's say the expiration, like the expired customer actually has, returned. Then what we do is that we schedule a meeting for, in this case, a technician to go and check the house, specifically as an HVAC company. So that means that we're going to check the AC. And what happens is that we do it by integrating directly with the calendar. In this case, it was a Google Calendar. So we're able to see availabilities for a specific day where our technician or the technicians could actually go ahead and visit the person that we would like to renew with. So that was pretty much it. And of course, follow up with, let's say, the lead in case they scheduled or they decided to cancel, or we were not able to properly call them because they were not available. So all of this is actually pretty automatable. So given that these are pretty repetitive calls, you can pretty much outsource this to AI. And when, let's say, AI has a bit of a problem, perhaps because the user can ask specific difficult questions, then in that case, it's good and it's possible to redirect to an actual human. Yeah, and the results for this are actually quite interesting, given that from a campaign such as this, we were able to get 235 people to sign back on, which is for $200 each. That means that we get around 47,000 in recovery revenue. And if we factor in that the cost per, let's say, minute is about 20 cents, that means that for 4 minutes of a actual call, we're going to spend $1. This is quite an attractive way or interesting way to recover revenue for people who already were in contact with the business, meaning that these are not cold, let's say, leads that we have to do some convincing on. They're people who already tried our products and worked with us in the past. So it's a lot easier to bring them back by offering them good offers that can retain them longer. And of course, this is available 24/7. So, I mean, you can decide when to schedule the calls and handle the calls, but it's always there. Now, if you're running a subscription-based business or any SMBs with customer databases you're not really, let's say, using or leveraging, I want to show you how exactly you could work through the situation. So again, I do have these 5 free consultation slots, and if you want to see if this could actually fit in your own business, maybe we can go ahead and calculate how much you could recover by integrating such a system. Yeah, I would invite you again to check the links down in the description and we can have a call there. But if you want to try to actually build this out, then I do invite you to watch on this video where we actually discuss how you can build the Outbound AI voice agents in detail. See you there.